Hi, I'm Mark, and welcome to this video on the Bunny Burner 9000. Now, you might say that's kind of a mean name, but just because it's mean doesn't mean it's not funny. So what you see on your screen is indeed the Bunny Burner 9000. Now, since I invented it, I get to name it, hence the Bunny Burner 9000. Now, what this is your typical cooker slash grinder, and what it's going to give you is cooked rabbit. It's going to give you leather, and it's going to give you an occasional rabbit's foot. And the way this works is we've got the adult rabbits up here, and when we feed them carrots, they will have babies. The babies will drop down into this chamber, and then we will pull this lever. It'll cook the adult rabbits. Now, you got to make sure they grow up first. It'll kill the adult rabbits and drop their drops down in here. So that's all there is to it. Feed the bunnies, flip the switch, bunnies get burned, and they drop down here. Again, they've got to be adult bunnies though, so you got to be patient until they grow up. So I'm going to show you real quick, if we put adult bunnies in here, how it works. So let me make sure I'm at the right altitude here so I don't screw this up. All right, now let's put a few adult bunnies in so you can see how it actually works. Adult bunnies, adult bunnies, adult bunnies, adult bunnies. All right, so we got some adult bunnies in there now. You can see them hopping around. And what we're gonna do is kill them. So we flip the lever, they start on fire, and they fall down into there. Now if we go here, you can see our meat and our leather, or rabbit hide as the case may be, coming in here. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty straightforward stuff. Now, you end up a lot of times with a leftover bunny. I haven't quite figured out why that is, but all you gotta do is flip the switch the other way, and it'll squish the bunny. Bye, bunny. All right, so let's build one real quick so you can see how this is done. I'm gonna start in the bottom front here. First thing we're gonna do is lay in our chest where all the bunny goodies get collected. And then I'm gonna put in 2 hoppers. Now, you gotta shift click to put these in so they point in the proper direction. Then we are going to build our towers, and these are going to be 6 tall. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you tell I usually play in survival? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, whoops, wrong spot. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right, so we've got our 3 towers here. Now I'm going to put a block back here for the redstone. And if you take a look at the back, there's no other blocks here. So it's pretty stinking simple. Put our block there. And now we're going to put our piston in. So we'll go over here so it lines up the right way. And there's our piston. And then we need our dispenser, and let's pull out our dispenser here. Where are you, dispenser? There you are. And we're going to have to get rid of one of the blocks here, and that's this one. And we'll lay our dispenser in. And then we can do our redstone quick. Now let me show you real quick how this is done. What's happening here is you've got your dispenser. Now when we flip the lever up on this block, it'll fire the dispenser. And a moment later, because we have this redstone up on top here, it'll fire off this, this whole redstone chain and actually turn off the piston. And it's delayed just a little bit. So what happens is you first get the burning bunnies, then the piston opens up and drops them through. So let's get that put into place. So we'll put our stuff here, our redstone dust, and we'll put our redstone repeater here. Now I'm going to set it on maximum delay, so there's a good amount of time between when the bunnies start burning and when they drop down below. I found that that works a little better. You get fewer unburnt bunnies. And then we'll put our redstone up here just to make sure that that gets delivered from the front to the back. So let's take our lever then. And if you notice on this one, we've got our lever right above our dispenser. So we'll put our lever in. Now the whole front of this is in glass, but I'm going to hold off until I get a few more things in place here. So you'll notice that we've got this nether fence, nether brick fence. So that's directly above our dispenser. So let's get that. We'll put it right above our dispenser. Now the reason for this is to separate the little bunnies from the big bunnies. Now the whole front of this is glass, so we'll lay in the glass. There we go. Shift click so it goes on there. And there we go. Now we're going to put in our water here for our bunnies to swim in. And that's going to go right above this fence. Now you notice there's 2 blocks above where the water is going to go. Reason being is the bunnies will hop out otherwise. So we'll put our water in here. There we go. And we're also going to put our trapdoor. If you see, we've got the trapdoor on the top. So let's get our trapdoor and put that in as well. The reason I'm putting it in now is once we get bunnies in there, it won't typically place correctly. So there's our trapdoor. All right. So if you look, we're pretty stinking close to done here. I put the fences up just in case you're playing in survival. If you're playing just in creative, then you don't need to put these here, obviously. But this will allow you to get to the top. So let's take a look. We've got pretty much everything we need here, except, the signs. Oh, and I forgot one other thing. Let's put our redstone torch back here. Where are you, redstone the torch? I'm looking for you. There we go. And now that extends our piston out. So let's get our signs. And these are actually pretty important because they tell you which way to put the lever. But what I'm going to do here is make a kill the bunnies. And then above here we'll go let the bunnies live. And then up on top, so remember our first step is to feed the bunnies. There we go. So we've got feed the bunnies, let the bunnies live, and kill the bunnies. Kill the bunnies, kill the bunnies. All right, that should be everything if I've done it right. Let's find out. So we'll test this part of it first. We'll put some bunnies in here. We're going to do them up here so we don't end up with a bunch of baby bunnies before we want to. So put a bunch of adult bunnies up here. Okay, now we're going to feed them and make some babies. So if you look, there's no baby bunnies down here right now. So we'll feed them. Make babies, bunnies, love one another. Helps if I don't hit the trapdoor there. Love one another, bunnies. All right, should have a bunch of babies now. So we'll close that back up. We'll go down here, and you can see the babies are starting to drop through. Now, one thing you'll notice is they tend to hop back up there. It's because I have the carrot, and they're getting all excited. Once I get rid of the carrot, they won't hop up there very much anymore. One thing I would do is maybe build this a little higher so the baby bunnies can't jump up there that high. But, you know, it really is not a big deal. So we've got our bunnies. Now we're going to let them grow up. They have to grow up first. And then what you have to do is flip the lever. Now watch what happens. Oh, we forgot to fill up our dispenser. That's one of the things that I have done several times while putting this together. So what you want to do is fill this up with flint and steel. So our bunnies, they got a reprieve from the governor till now when I squished them all. So, okay, sorry about that. So now that we've got that up there, let's try it again. Come here, bunnies. Feed you, bunnies. Make love to one another. We're probably not going to get as many now because we just did this. All right, so what did we get here? Did we get a baby? Come down here. There he is. Now watch. Oh, come back down here, baby bunny. Come back down here. There you are. We'll flip this. Starts the baby on fire. Drops him down here. And there he goes. Now we'll squish that one. Goodbye, bunny. So since I don't want to wait until they all grow up, I'm going to do a little cheating here. And we'll break through here. And we'll put some big bunnies in. Come on. You can tell I play in survival all the time. So we'll put a bunch of bunnies in here. And these are all adult bunnies now. Come around here. And this is when the fun starts. So we've got our adult bunnies. We've let the babies grow up. And we flip the lever. Now it's going to spark the bunnies. They're going to start on fire. This piston pulls out. All right. Now the bunnies are on fire. Let's go in here. And there you can see the drops rolling in. Now we've got one cooked bunny, which means that they must be hung up. There they come. And we did pretty good. Did we get any rabbit's feet? Nah, no rabbit's feet. But we did pretty good on that one. So you can see how it works from adult bunnies all the way through to the stuff we want. Now I'm going to close this back up for the next Let the Bunnies Live cycle. One thing I want you to notice here is watch what happens with the fire. Fire starts and then it gets put out by the piston. That's pretty important. I did put the nether brick fence here so that won't start on fire, but what can happen is if the bunnies burn too long, it's going to also burn up your drops and you're going to lose those. So there it is, the Bunny Burner 9000. 2 of them actually. If you like this video, please leave a comment, leave a like, or best of all, subscribe or share the video. If you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. Thanks for watching.